So the spring 2013 lineup for anime is on a roll, but I wanted to go over some of the 2013 winter titles for you. Instead of taking forever to make a review for each anime, I've decided to just quickly talk about the ones I've watched so far. Haven't watched them all, but I'll have to eventually if I'm gonna make the 2013 Anime Awards. So here we go! Amnesia. A girl only known as the heroine wakes up after a collapse with no memory of who she is and why she has a spirit that she can only see following her around. No one else knows that she has amnesia and she can't let them on since she has to protect herself. Together with her spirit pal and some really happy shonen, the heroine must find clues to piece together her memories again. This is a male harem, but it's a fascinating one too. Usually, harems consist of the main girl finding herself in a situation that leads to her being surrounded by a group of really hot guys. Oran High School Host Club, Seiyankoku, and even Lokoro de Oro slash Utano Prince-sama. Come on, if you ask me, those two titles are pretty much the same. Anyways, this girl was already friends with these hotties before she lost her memories, but when she's with these guys, she tends to get glimpses of what could be her past with them. It's intriguing, mysterious, and pretty good to watch. You want to get to know more about her past and how she lost her memories, as well as get to know each of her cute guy friends. Oh, and I can't wait until the 2013 Top 32 Sexy Men of Anime. I'm looking at you, gentlemen. I'd say the only thing I don't like about this show is her guardian spirit, Orion. He reminds me of that annoying fairy from Lokoro de Oro, only, bigger. Other than that, I'd recommend this anime to all you male harem lovers in need of cute guys and a good mystery. Tamako Market. I got to watch this title with a good friend of mine and I kinda liked it. Kinda. From the same animation company that brought you K-On! Comes this interesting title. Tamako is just a normal young girl whose family's been making mochi for generations. As her birthday approaches, she happens to meet a talking bird who claims to be a royal court attendant looking for a bride for his master? Now you know why I said kinda like this. After the encounter, Deta, the bird, decides to stay around her and become a part of Tamako's life and the neighborhood she lives in. I say I'm not a huge fan of these kinds of stories with talking animals. To me, the whole concept of talking animals in these kinds of comedies has just been done to death. But then again, that's just America ruining things for us with all those stupid Air Buddies movies. You won't believe the huge facepalm I had when Disney Channel released that new show called Dog with a Blog. Ugh. Still, the concept is pretty cute, and I do like how her family rivals with another mochi making family across their shop. So yeah, it's pretty cute, and the art is awesome, so check it out. Kotoro-san. Wow. This could be in the ranks of the best anime of 2013. I know we've only just started, but it's that good. Haruka, a girl who suffers during her childhood due to her ability to read people's minds, is starting her high school life in a new school. When she transferred in, she feels her life will be the same as ever, but then she meets Manabe, a guy who always thinks erotic things. In a club consisting of people who aren't afraid of her ability. With Manabe and her clubmates around, her gloomy life starts to get better. There are no words to describe the crap Haruka went through. Like, seriously, she knows when people are lying, and when she points them out, she gets blamed and bullied. Hell, her own parents divorced since she pointed out that they were cheating on each other, and neither one of them wanted her. That's just downright cruel. This show will prove that with good friends and loved ones by your side, you can handle any kind of crap the world will throw at you. Ore no kanojo no osanajibu. You know, they just shortened it down to Oreshura, so let's just go with that. This one is an awesome romantic comedy that really got me interested by episode 1. A young boy named Eita enters high school aiming for the National University School of Medicine. Because his parents divorced and his goal, he shuns anything to do with romance or love. One day, Masuzu, the school beauty with silver hair, who just returned from another country, enters his life in a most unexpected way. Chiwa, his childhood friend, of course, will not let this go without a fight. Now here's what I love about this show. He wants to just study and not worry about romance and junk. She wants to concentrate in school as well, but she keeps getting harassed by every guy in the school since she's just that friggin' hot. Masuzu knows that Eita is not interested in a relationship, and neither is she, so she offers him a plan. They pretend to date so she can avoid all those guys and finally study like a normal student. No strings attached, no dating, no romance, just a fake relationship to save her school life. He understands what she's asking and makes a decision. Hell no! That's what dragged me into this thing. He's all like, hot girl asking me to be her fake boyfriend to get her away from the other guys. Nope, not interested. I love Eita, and I love this anime. Mao Yu Sha. Now, this is an anime I had to try to watch because episode 1 was just boring. It was all just talk, blah, blah, blah. The story is set in a world embroiled by war between humans and demons. The human's greatest hero invades the quote-unquote Demon King's castle determined to vanquish him. However, the Demon King is actually a woman, and instead of fighting back, the queen proposes an alliance with him. She explains how a sudden end to the war can bring further chaos to the world, as the humans, once united to stand their common enemies, would eventually begin fighting amongst themselves, with similar issues already occurring in the demon realm as well. Sorry. Convinced by her words, the hero joins forces with the queen, and together they execute a plan to bring prosperity and a lasting peace to humans and demons alike. That's an interesting concept, and I've heard it's okay, but seriously, this kind of anime doesn't appeal to me. And episode 1, again, was just boring. You know what? We could pretty much just call this episode the exposition episode. But hey, I'm not here to tell you what you can and can't watch. If this is something you're interested in, by all means, go watch it. And one more title I watched. Problem Children Are Coming from Another World. This one I'm really liking, as you can tell from my cosplay. I make a sexy black rabbit. Anyways, 3 teenagers have special powers and they're pretty much bored with their lives. Suddenly, they receive invitations to a world called Little Garden from Black Rabbit and get transported to her world. This is a world filled with mystery, adventure, and treasure, the kind of things that pretty much interest these teens. But when they find that there's more to their invitations that Black Rabbit is letting on, they end up on a quest to revive a fallen town while putting their gifts to the test. This was just a lot of fun to watch. The characters are smart, likable, and you're just having fun getting to know them. The art is attractive, the concept is pretty good, and again, it's just fun to watch. Now, these are the only titles I've watched in the winter 2013 season, and I've got a lot more to watch. Plus, I also gotta get started on the spring titles. The things I do for you people. I'll have a list of both winter and spring titles for you guys to check out in the comment box down below, as well as a link to Crunchyroll.com where you guys can watch all these titles legally and for free. And if you don't like those ads in between your animes, pay for a subscription and enjoy your anime a lot better. Speaking of spring titles, I have decided to move Yuatase month to May, so I can have more time to watch Arata Kangatari and make a better review of it. Sorry to disappoint, but I want to make that month good. In the meantime, we will release more reviews, cartoons, and hopefully the A-list top 10 most annoying characters in April. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you like our videos, and like our Facebook page for more exclusive announcements. Be sure to also check out our Cafe Press store to get your hands on some neat Anime America merchandise. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned to Anime America!